So today I'm reviewing the PowerOak EB150 portable power supply. Now it has a maximum capacity of 1500 watt hours and it can support a maximum appliance rating of 1000 watts. So for me, I was using it in a camping environment. So I'm just going to give you a quick review and a rundown of me using it in a camping situation.
So one of the great things about the EB150 is that there's multiple uses, especially in a camp environment. And straight away I've just set up my tent just now, and the first thing I want to do is get a nice bed going. This is a queen size air bed, but blowing it up by mouth is obviously going to take forever. So naturally I'm going to want to use the electric motors built into it. I plug this into the EB150 power unit and off it goes. I don't have to do anything, the bed inflates itself.
So I'm just going to fast forward this section as it did take a few minutes. So it's at 20 times speed just now and the bed should be done now.
And as you can see, with very little effort, that's my bed inflated. Now to go get everything else set up.
So what the PowerOak EB150 allows you to do is, instead of going on just a typical camping trip, what you end up going on is a glamping trip. You can see here in the picture that it's a bit more of a homely setup than the typical camping trip.
So, today I'm going to be reviewing the PowerOak EB150 portable power supply. Now this is a power supply that has 1500 watt hours of capability, and it also has a max appliance rating of 1000 watts. So it means you can run any combination of appliances you want as long as you don't exceed the max 1000 watts power at one time. So at the moment you can see that I've got a couple of plugs in here. So I've got a four plug extension running off of that there, and I've also, just for the purpose of this video, I've got a studio light here just to give us some more light in the tent, because it is night and it is quite low light level. And due to the coronavirus outbreak, we're in our back garden. We're not actually wild camping at the moment, but you know, in the next situation this will be getting used in the wild. You can see here that I've also got the mini fridge and some beers on chill, which is just, you know, perfect. And that just keeps them nice and cold. Got a little lamp here for light. Got my laptop charging here. And of course I've got some music, a soundbar running there, and another charger for my phone, just to keep me going. So you can see here that you're getting a lot of different appliances running off the power supply. So the best one for me is actually this here. Now, you know, when you're camping, you're not always guaranteed to get good weather, and sometimes it's going to get a little bit cold. So the best thing about this appliance is, with having such a high wattage capability, being able to have 1000 watts, I'm just going to turn it around just now and let you see it. I can turn this heater on, and within no time at all, it's powered up and starting to produce heat. And you can see here, if we put the screen on, that right now this has got an output of 869 watt hours. So all the appliances here and this heater running brings it to 867 watt hours. Now, the only downside to that is you would get about 2 hours of use at this level, but the heater's only going to be on for a short period of time to bring the tent up to temperature, and then we'll switch it back off again. So from your 1500 watt hours, I can run everything in this tent probably for a couple of days without any problem. And even if there was sort of low power situation, you can charge it up from mains, you can charge it up from your car, or alternatively you can purchase an external solar panel, and that will charge it during the day when you're not using the power. So just a bit of a close-up here. So this is the PowerOak EB50 up close up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 USB ports, one USB-C port, we've got the DC 12 volt port, and we have the input here for charging the device. Now, there's also the all-important two 240 volt sockets here. To power it on, straight simple, you just hold this button for a few seconds, and you then click if you want the DC power on, or if you want the AC power on. You can have them both simultaneously, or you can just select one. And that's pretty much it.
So the EB150 is the biggest power supply on the market at present, and I have to say it is a little bit pricey, but overall you do get a remarkable power capability for your money. It's absolutely fantastic in a camping or camper van situation, and it just makes all the difference between camping being that kind of thing you do rough and wild to something you do with just a little bit of comfort and luxury. And I think for that reason it's worth every penny.